we playing Modern Warfare, and today we about to do the top 6 guns to use in Modern Warfare, and we gonna give every gameplay for what's gonna use. So the first guns I'm gonna start with is the SPR and the Veil. So we use the SPR and the Veil. So right now the SPR, I mean, if you want it as a quick scope or anything, I would prefer a quick scope. You might get a little bit of hip fires, but if you aim at body shots, you're gonna get hip fires only. But if you aim it for like headshots only, this is the best attachments to use for the SPR. And right now, let me get it on gold because I unlocked it. So this is the best thing for using the SPR. I think for the Veil, if you want the Veil to do good, I think you should run this. I think the only thing you should not run is an optic and a laser and a barrel. So just run the muzzle, a under barrel, a magazine, a rear grip, and a stock. And I think you should be straight with this gun. This is like one of the, I'm gonna say like one of the second best SMGs, because right now people, I think the Fennec is the first best gun to use, and I think the Veil is the second best. But with the SPR, I think the SPR is like the best. The SPR is like the best Mark May rifles in the game, which is way better. So I think you should run that. If you got it maxed out, you should run that. Next gun, the M4. Ooh, the M4. M4 is like one of the best, one of my top ARs. Like M4 is one of my top ARs. You know what I'm saying? You should run like a barrel. Like run this barrel because if you run this barrel, it's gonna give you more bullet velocity, damage range, recoil control, and hip fire accuracy. Understand your aim down sight gonna be slow, your movement gonna be slow, and your hip fire control gonna be down. But with your movement speed, you don't need a movement speed because you got a whole SMG, so you should be okay no matter which way it goes. With a barrel, I think you should run a barrel because like if you playing like if you're doing like free for all or something, you could kill your enemies like silently so that other people will know where you're at. So I think you should run this muzzle right here. Out of I like the FSS Shark Fin 90. I like it, but like in my opinion is good. But some other people's opinion, they might run different. Like this right, operate for a grip, a VS. But my best recommend is to run the FSS Shark Fin 90. That's my preferred. Y'all should run. The stock. This will give you sprint speed, aim, walk speed, crouch movement speed, and aim down sight speed. Understand your recoil control and aim stability gonna be totally different and everything, but just give it a test run and you should be fine. To me, I think you should run. I run a magazine, but some people will run a rear grip. But if you don't want to run the bullets fast enough, I think you should run a magazine with the 60-mile rag. The P90, ooh, or the PDSW. Okay, so this right here will give you damage range, hip fire accuracy, movement speed, and bullet velocity. But your cons gonna be hip fire control, aim down sight speed, and recoil control. But if you put like a laser on it, you get hit recoil control, hip fire accuracy. And then if you run like, you get movement speed, so you'll be running a little bit faster with the movement speed. But if you run a rear grip, your control will be way better. Like you can do this one. See how it says recoil control, but I prefer the first one. And then with your stock, run the first stock because it's gonna get your crouch movement speed, your sprint speed, and your aim down sight. And then lastly, this is my second top ARs. Okay, some people won't run an optic on some guns, but you should run an optic on this gun. Run the first optic, right, and then get a laser. Run the third run the third laser on this because it's like it gives you hip recoil control, hip fire accuracy. And then for the barrel, run the third barrel because it's gonna give you bullet velocity, recoil control, damage range, and hip fire accuracy. Don't worry about your aim down sight speed, your movement speed, or your hip recoil control. Don't worry about that. Just worry about your pros, because once you worry about your pros, you'll be hitting boys crazy. Run the 60-mile rags because everything else, no. Run the 60-mile rags with this gun. And then for your stock, run the fourth stock. Run the FT Tag Elite stock. It's gonna give you recoil control. So you're gonna have mad recoil. Don't put on the muzzle or on the barrel or no ammunition on the rear grip, okay? And then the last but not least, the top 6 gun. This is the top 6 guns to use. The Fennec. Run the magazine. You know, the 45 mile rag. Run that. Don't run this one. Run the 45 mag. For the stock, run the 3rd stock. All right. The Assault T7 stock. It gives you sprint. It gives you sprint speed, aim walking speed, crouch movement speed, aim downside speed. And then run a laser. The first laser gives you hip fire accuracy and hip recoil control. Run a barrel. It gives you damage range, bullet velocity, hip fire accuracy, and recoil control. Don't worry about you might be running a little bit slow, but you probably be running a little bit slow. But if you running stems or something, I know stems is kind of slow, but if you running stems or something, you'll be fine. And then for this one, you got sound suppressor, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil smoothness. So technically, you'll probably be hitting people for like fire range with this gun. Maybe not. You probably get a try. But right now, I'm about to test out all these guns and tell you why these. And I just told you why these are all the best 6 guns. If you want to use all my guns, that the top 6 guns I just said, and use all the attachments, you could comment down below in the comments, and you can watch the video. You'll have all the attachments for each guns that I got. That's all maxed out and that's on go. But the Phoenix not on go yet. I'm still working on that. So we gonna do every game with each guns and tell you why they're the best. The first gun I'm gonna start with the SPR and the Veil. I'm gonna start with that first, and we're gonna run in the little